Hello, Tauruses. Welcome to your monthly reading for November. I do this reading for myself and friends and family. Thought it would be fun to do here. And I pull an overarching energy. You guys got Wounded Healer. All about healing is on the way, getting through things, moving on, moving past things that are upsetting you. And it's also about helping others, sharing your experiences to help others who might be wounded and helping them get through difficulties and difficult times. So I pull 4 dice. I roll 1 dice for each week. I pull 4 cards, 1 clarifier for each week. You guys got a couple of major arcana cards here. You also got the Hierophant, which a lot of people are getting. You also got the King and Queen of Pentacles, which was also figured in the Pisces reading. So if you have anything to do with the Pisces, you may want to watch that. This first week of November, you got the Chariot card and the 8 of Wands. So the Chariot card is a Cancer as it relates to astrology. But it's also forward movement. It's determination. It's moving forward. And I think it ties in with that Wounded Healer. It's getting through things. The 8 of Wands is also movement forward, maybe with an idea. And the 2 of Swords there in the second week, that's about a decision. And the 7 of Cups is about illusions, maybe having a lot of choices. So I think that in the first 2 weeks of November with these cards that you're moving into a new cycle where you're going to have to make some decisions to get what it is you want and need. And then the last 2 weeks, you've got the Hierophant, which is all about rules, mentors, bosses, spiritual leaders. And it could be that you're waiting to sign a contract, or you've been following some rules and you're trying to figure out how to move past something and on to something else. And the King and the Queen of Pentacles up there on the dice, that can signify a couple, a loving couple, or a relationship. So maybe there's something going on in a relationship that you need to make a decision about. Maybe you're waiting to hear on some kind of a contract. Now that could be any kind of contract. It could be marriage, it could be divorce, it could be signing on a house, it could be selling a house, it could be getting a lease, could be going into business together because it's the King and Queen of Pentacles, and that's about the material world. The King and Queen of Pentacles are generally very successful, and there's a lot of long-term success there. So that's a good sign. The 8 of Cups, the 7 of Cups about the choices and illusions, and then the 8 of Cups is about walking away from what you don't need. So I think that in the beginning of the month, you might be faced with these choices, and you might need some strength and determination, and realize that there's something you have to decide about this month, so that you can move into a new cycle. And I think you are going to make that decision. Ultimately, that decision is going to be beneficial. It's going to have long-term, long-lasting benefits. And that 8 of Cups is going to signify that you're no longer going to, you're walking away from what doesn't serve you. The Wounded Healer says that you're being healed from old wounds, that you're ready to move on. So this is a very positive reading of forward movement. Whatever your decision is, I think you're going to weigh it up pretty closely. You may have several choices, but the Hierophant might be someone that you go to help you make that decision. It may be someone that you respect their opinion, and they help you do so. But ultimately, it looks like you guys have some long-term success coming, and you have a new cycle. So this is great news. I hope you guys have a wonderful month. I look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you.